What's up YouTube, HyZone MagneZone here. This is the second part of my Pokemon trading card game, I guess tutorial. So right before I show you a, I guess a card battle, I'm going to open up a booster pack on the online game, and this is the XY Series Breakthrough Booster Pack. So I'm just going to open this really quick. And it's loading. There we go. You can tear it. Let's see what we get. Yeah, nothing too special, but why not? That was fun. Alright, anyway, so now I'm just gonna show you a quick battle versus I'm not gonna do a versus game, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. Just a trainer challenge, which is you're facing AI. I'm just gonna do easy. I'm just gonna pick I'll pick the basic fire deck, and I'll just do Zach because he's the first person. Alright, so apparently that's my character, and I never adjusted that. So yeah, that's our opponent there, and yeah. So this is how it's gonna start. Alright, so now, first off, you're going to want to choose an active Pokemon. And if you don't draw one in your first hand, the opponent in real life would get to look at your cards, then shuffle your deck, and you get to draw another 7 cards. And then, if you don't get it, it goes so on from there. So now, but you're going to have to pick a basic Pokemon to be, as you can see in this top left corner with Sentret, it's basic. So you got to pick a basic Pokemon to start off. So I'm going to start off with Slugma, and I'm going to put 2 Sentrets on my bench. And now these here are prize cards. Every time you knock out an opponent's Pokemon, you're going to earn a prize card. As you can see, he's using some trainers. That's an energy. So I believe he just was able to search his deck for 3 basic Pokemon. I'm not entirely sure, I couldn't read that time. But as you can see, he applied a dark energy, and this is Lickitung. It's obviously basic, normal type. And so as you can see, it's 3 star energies, or normal type, but it has a a dark type energy attached to it. That dark type energy, as I mentioned in the last video, will be able to count towards any one of these basic ones. So I'm going to apply fire energy. As you can see, Slugma requires 1 fire and 1 normal. So I could have 1 fire and 1 dragon type energy. It wouldn't matter. I could still use it. So really quick, I'm going to... Oh, I have to end my turn because it's not my turn. So now it's his turn again. Supplying another energy. So now that trainer removed 1 energy from my active Pokemon. Right now, I'm gonna add that energy to Slugma. I'm going to actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. I can evolve the Sentret into Furet while he's on my bench. Now I have a Sentret all ready to go. I could evolve into Macargo now, but I'm gonna wait till I get a second energy. I should have let off the Sentret. That was my first problem here. So now I have 50 damage on my Slugma. I got another energy. I'm gonna apply that to him. I'm gonna leave the Slugma in for now, actually, and I'm just gonna hit it with Combustion. So now he has 20 damage on him, and as you can see, these energies will stay on. So now he just used EXP share, which means if he dies, one of the energies from his active Pokemon that dies will be transferred. And he gets heads again, so now he's going to take out my Slugma with that next. Energies go to the discard, and Slugma goes to the discard, and he gets a prize card. So I'm going to send out Furet. Unfortunately, I get a Macargo. So I have 2 Macargos and 2 Braixens, and I can't do anything really right now, so I have to wait till I can get another energy. Furet takes a big hit from Lickitung, or yeah, Lickitung. I'm going to put this energy on Furet, and then use Buried Treasure Hunt, so I can look at the top 4 cards in my deck and pick 2 of them. I'm gonna pick Slugma, and I'm gonna pick Fennekin. So now I can put Slugma on my bench, Fennekin on my bench, evolve Fennekin, and evolve Slugma. So now they'll be ready to go. So Slugma, I'm gonna put Slugma on my bench here, Fennekin on my bench here, Ponyta on my bench. Now next turn I will be able to evolve these Pokemon. So I'm gonna use Buried Treasure Hunt again. Put in Rapidash. What's this? Flip a coin pad, search your deck for Pokemon reveal. No, I don't need that. But you know I'm gonna use it anyway. You know what? Pokemon. This might come in handy later, so you know what? I'm gonna use Pokemon. Does it see I get Rapidash? We'll draw another energy. Now I'm actually going to let me check something really quick. Rapidash, 20 damage, 20 points. Pokemon, that's good. Let me check something out with Macargo here. Heat Blast, that's pretty good. I'm gonna apply this energy to Slugma here. Evolve Slugma. The energy stays on Macargo. Gonna evolve Fennekin. Going to evolve Ponyta. And now I'm going to use Buried Treasure Hunt again. See if I can find some energies. Here we go. There's one energy. What's this one? Any damage on the Pokemon's card is reduced by 20. So that's pretty good if I want to tank. But I need energies right now for Macargo so I can get his Heat Blast readied up. And then when I send him in, he can be a sweeper and just sweep through everything. Fortunately, he gets heads, and that's Furet down. So I'm going to send in Sentret to tank some hits here. Sentret, you can go. There we go. Now I'm gonna apply an energy to Macargo. Put Fennekin on my bench. And I'm gonna use Pokeball. So now I drag this up here. That goes there. It's tails, so it's failed. If it was heads, I would be able to search my deck for one Pokemon and put it in my hand. But unfortunately, it was tails. But it would be revealed. He's gonna use Lunge, which is gonna do 50 damage. Take out Sentret. I'm gonna put him in Fennekin right now. And now Macargo's Heat Blast is fully set up, so now when I put him in, he should be able to sweep. Gonna evolve Fennekin here, and then end my turn. $50 damage counters on Brixen. Ponyta is going to go in my bench. I'm going to apply an energy to Brixen so I can then get the top 3 cards in my deck really quick. Each one can actually be helpful, and then I'll put these 3 in there. So he just evolved into Licky, and he's going to use Knock Off, which is going to take out my Brixen. Okay, so now we're going to send in Macargo to hopefully start sweeping. Alright, I'm actually going to use Escape Rope here. So I can now swap out. And then, so I don't have to take the hits from Licky really quick, because he's going to cause massive amounts of damage. I'm going to put in Ponyta. And then end the turn, because Ponyta I feel like I can sacrifice. He's going to use Gust, and that's 20 damage counters on Ponyta. And I'm going to draw Furet, who I can't put on my bench because I don't have a Sentret right now. He's going to evolve his Pit of into a Tranquil, who knows Fly. And it's going to do 40 damage and knock out my Ponytail. But that's okay, because now I can send him a Cargo and the sweep can start. Unfortunately, his Lickitung his Licky Licky has 4 energies on it, which is really going to cause me some troubles later. I'm going to put Slugma in there. Use Heat Blast. I'm not really sure why that didn't do anything. Actually, hold on. Let me check really quick. Let me apply an energy to Rapidash. I'm not sure why this isn't doing anything. I'm gonna hit it with... I guess I'm gonna hit it with Magma Mantle and see what happens. Yes. It was a fire energy, which means... I'm just trying to figure out why this Tranquil can't take damage right now. I'm just gonna apply this heal bell, the sparkling bell, really quick. Hopefully, be able to take hits. I don't really see what's happening. What is this? Okay, let's check this. Yeah, let's try Heat Blast. There we go. All right, it hit this time. And so now we knocked out that Tranquil. So now we're gonna be able to pick one of our prize cards. And we get Super Potion. Heal 60 damage more to your Pokemon. That's actually gonna come and help. Come in handy so I can heal up my Macargo, because he really needs it. Let's heal up Macargo. I have to discard 1 energy, so I can discard that fire energy. Put Sentret out. Apply an energy back to Macargo. Use Heat Blast. And one-shot that Bidoof. Next Pokemon down. Another Sentret, so now we can... he's going to put in his Lickitung. Now hopefully I can take this thing out before it gets another 2 energies. So I'm going to evolve that Sentret. And put a second Sentret on my bench. Use Heat Blast again. And Lickitung's going to take 80 damage. He only has 1 damage counter left, which is 10 damage. He only has 10 health left. We're going to draw another energy, so I'm going to start putting some energies onto Rapidash here. And then I'm going to take out this Licky Licky with a prize card, Heat Blast. And we get another Super Potion, which is actually really nice. It's going to put in another Licky Licky. Use the XP share. I'm just going to hit him with another Heat Blast because I have no reason to not, really. And this is where, like, the sweep is kind of coming into play. I'm just going to keep sweeping this, his team, hopefully, with this Macargo. And we take out the Lickitung. I keep getting things mixed up. And we're gonna draw. Ooh, a Torkoal. I forgot Torkoal was in this deck. It knows Flamethrower and Live Coal. Flamethrower is a really nice move, though it's not as good as Heat Blast because it's you're gonna have to discard the energy. What is this? Skarmory. Okay. I'm going to apply. Let's see, what else do I need here? I'm going to apply an energy to my Braixen here, so if he does have to swap in, he'll be ready to go. Use Heat Blast on Skarmory. He's going to use Acro Bike, which means he can look at the top two cards of his deck and pick one to put in his hand, pick one to discard. So use 30 damage on me. And I'm going to look at top 4 cards of your deck, may reveal a trainer card, find there, and put it in your hand, shuffle the other card. Alright. Use that and pick switch it up for a supporter. I don't need that. Okay, this might come in handy again. So I'm gonna pick this. Just in case his Licky Licky comes out and I need to swap him out. Now I'm going to heal. Remove 1 energy. And just use Magma Mantle because this will take out the Skarmory. That sucks because we really did kind of need that energy. Fortunately, he had EXP share. Oh yes, we get an energy. Which means now he's dividing his energies up. And so now this Pidove is going to come in with a bunch of energies already on it. So he's shuffling his hand into his deck. And it's head, which means he gets to draw 7 cards. He's going to use Gust on Macargo, and that's 20 damage. I'm going to put energy on Macargo. And hit it with a Heat Blast. And one-shot the Pidove. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you win. So as I've said before, either you take out all the opposing players' Pokemon, which is generally not going to happen unless they only take 3 or 4. So, yeah, really the way you're going to win is by winning all 6 prize cards. Which is by, obviously, every time you take out a Pokemon, you're going to earn a prize card. So yeah, and this is all just the achievements and stuff you get for the online game. Players MVP Macargo, obviously, because it took out everything on the enemy team. So, yeah. That's going to be the basics of a Pokemon trading card game battle. Yeah, so if you get it's really easy to download the trading card game online because it gives you free booster packs and you get free theme decks, and you already come with a collection of Pokemon here. So it's a really nice way to get involved, and this has a great tutorial. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. This has been HyZone MagneZone, and I'll see you guys next time.